Concede Dalangin. Dito po sa report sa akin, kayo po lang ang nag-reject o umayaw dun sa idea o proposal baguhin yung use ng public plaza ng Bawan, Batangas. Totoo po ba ito?
Yes po, Mr. Honor.
Meno, pwede ko po bang malaman ano po yung dahilan ninyo? Bakit kayo umaayaw dun sa proposal?
Mr. Chair, being honest po, that time po kasi ay wala din po kaming munisipyo noon. I mean, giba din po. So, yung thought po na mawawala din po ang plaza. Kaya po, hindi po talaga po ako noon.
So, wala na po kayong munisipyo, wala pa kayong plaza.
That time po.
Opo. Sangguniang Bayan Secretary,
Yes.
ano po ang dahilan? Bakit giniba ninyo yung munisipyo po ninyo?
Actually po yun ay nagpagawa po ng bagong munisipyong mas malaki. Same. Pero kumuha rin naman po kami ng clearance sa National Historical Commission. Kaya po na-preserve yung passage ng dating munisipyo.
Now, saan po nanggaling yung pera na pinagpagawa ninyo ng inyong munisipyo?
Actually, nag-loan po kami sa DBP.
Oh, totoo ba yun o disapprove yung loan ninyo?
Previously, hindi kaagad kami...
Sagutin mo ako, Iho. Kasi dito sa research na nangyari, nandito sa data ko, alam ko na nag-loan kayo sa DBP for 150 million. Tama. Pero disapprove. Why? Because you lack the seal of good housekeeping and other requirements. Yun po yung research dito eh. So saan nyo kinuha yung pera na pinagpagawa nyo ng munisipyo?
Actually po yun ay na-approve din kasi kami ay naging awardee na rin po ng Seal of Good SLG.
Kailan kayo
SGLG.
nag-take ng loan sa DBP?
Hindi ko po matandaan yung date.
Kailan na-approve yung loan ninyo na sinasabi mo kung totoo man yun? Remember that you are under oath. Pag mapatunayan ko na hindi ka nagsasabi, ikukulong kita.
Narito pa aming municipal accountant, mas alam po niya yung record regarding our financial statement.
Ay,
Financial record.
kayo po ang tinatanong ko eh.
Ang alam ko po yun ay na-approve. Yung exact date lamang po ang hindi ko maalala.
Yung accountant,
Your Honor, wait, pwede ka pong, chine-check ko lang po yung record ko pa. Kung ano.
COA, did you look into this also? No.
No, Your Honor. We just focused on the issues forwarded to the fraud audit team, Your Honor.
Kasi, according to the information that I have, Sangguniang Bayan Secretary, nung hindi na-approve yung loan, first loan nyo, doon kayo pumunta sa COMNET.
No po, Your Honor.
No. No.
Yes po, kasi previously nga po hindi na-approve pero after ng ma-comply namin yung requirements ay na-approve din po yan later. Later dates nga lang po kaya medyo nagtagal na hindi napatigil ang paggagawa.
Okay. Thank you. Can you, SB, can you provide this committee yung agreement between COMNET and the local government unit of Bawan, Batangas regarding yung use ng kwan ng yung list ninyo sa pag-list ninyo ng public plaza.
Okay po. Ipoprovide po namin.
Yes. I do not know if kwan. Now, Madam Kowa, you conducted a fraud audit doon po sa water system ng Bawan, tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Ano po ang current status ng inyong fraud audit na yun? Tapos na po ba?
At tapos na po, Your Honor, also in 2017 po.
Now, were there laws violated?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ano po ang ginawa ng COA regarding this one? Were cases filed against those responsible?
We issued, of course, the notice of disallowance, indicating all the persons responsible. At the same time, we forwarded the fraud audit report to the Office of the Ombudsman for the filing of appropriate charges on which was received. The report on the Bawan Waterworks System audit was received by the Office of the Ombudsman on December 20 po, 2017.
2017.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, na-file pala yung report ng Kwan ng 2017, yung water system. Now, regarding po dito sa Bawan Plaza, you also conducted a fraud audit, tama po?
Tama po.
Natapos nyo rin po lahat.
Natapos po rin namin noong May 25, 2017 yung fraud audit report and was forwarded to the Office of the Ombudsman and received by the Office of the Ombudsman on July 20, 2017 po.
Mr. Chair, since cases were filed insofar as the issue of the Bawan Water Station and the Bawan Plaza were already filed with the Ombudsman, may I move that we write a letter to the Ombudsman asking ano po yung current status ng mga kaso kung meron man na i-file tungkol dito po sa report ng COA regarding these two issues. So, move, Mr. Chair.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Before the chair rules on that motion, just for the information of the members and the resource persons, and that includes the COA, we have already sent a communication to Ombudsman. And the Ombudsman has already replied to this committee, to the chair, na yung Bawan Water System, tsaka yung sa public plaza, ulit na rin na lang po yung communication from the Ombudsman. Through email ang pala ito, no? Anyway, basahin ko lang po. No? But of course, this is not official. This is through email. And wala nga signatory. Wala ring signatory. But let me read na lang po. And siguro, Chairman Ako will just amend the motion that was made and duly seconded by Rep. Flores. Good day. This is dated, ano bang date nito? Wala. February 5. No, yung reply ng COA. Good day. This refers to the letter of the Honorable Chairperson, the Committee on Public Accounts, requesting information update on the fraud audit reports forwarded by the Commission on Audit to the Office of the Ombudsman. Said reports involved the list of public land by the Municipality of Bawan, Batangas, to a private entity. Please please be informed that based on our records, the complaint was subjected to a fact-finding investigation and subsequently closed and terminated on February 19, 2021. At present, our records do not show any case filed or pending against Mayor Ryan Dolor and Vice Mayor Ronald Crosat. Kindly bear with us while we retrieve the case folders to be able to prepare for a more formal reply to the Honorable Chairperson's query. So, kailangan lang dito follow up, no? Sa COA. Okay? As a ombudsman. Now, and the letter of COA was only addressed to the issue with regards to lease of public land by the municipality of Bawan, Batangas to Comnet. Yung Batangas water system wala po dito sa letter. So siguro Chairman Akop will just follow up the ombudsman once again. COMSEC is directed to follow up, no, and an official reply coming from Office of the Ombudsman through Chairman Martires. Pati na po yung sa BWS, pag-follow up na lang po. Pero, initially, though this is not official, ang sinasabi dito, yung lease contract doon sa public plaza was already closed and terminated February 19, 2011, 2021. But of course, we have to follow up this, no? Para makuha natin yung lahat ng records. Jess,
Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. COA, you said that you submitted the fraud audit report findings of COA to the Ombudsman as far as the leasing of these public lands is concerned. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
Now, can you go over briefly po, ano yung major points na nakita ng COA sa fraud audit nila na mali dito sa pag-lease ng properties na to?
You mean the major findings, Your
Major
Honor?
findings lang.
There were 5 major findings,
Yes,
Your
can we
Honor.
go over it one by one po, please?
Okay, yes po.
Ito sa lease ito wag yung sa water because the last
Sa-
time I was present, yung water pinag-usapan
Okay, sa
natin.
list po?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sa list. Okay, finding number 1 on the contract of lease entered into by the municipality of Bawan and Comnet Management Corporation. Finding number 1, the minimum bid price of 300 per square meter per year set by the Bids and Awards Committee in the IPTB for the lease of 1,734 square meter municipal lot was without factual and legal basis, irregular, and have been merely adopted from the unsolicited offer made by the Comnet. Finding number 2,
Oh, wait, let me stop you there.
Okay.
So 300 pesos per square meter po ang ginawang basis for the lease
300 per
Peso,
square
per square
meter per year po.
per year.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Now, sa based on your findings po, what should have been the fair value for the rental of a square meter for that property po?
Based on the valuation of our engineers who are members of that special audit team, the lease rate should have been 2,016 per square meter per year.
So, a variance of about 1,700 pesos per square meter po per year.
Yes po.
So, ganun kamura yung lease.
Tama po yun.
Tama. Okay. Go ahead po. Finding number 2.
Finding number 2, the mayor and the Sangguniang Bayan preempted the procurement process being carried out by the BAC. Since the mayor had prematurely entered into a memorandum of agreement with Comnet on March 25, 2013, which was ratified by the Sangguniang Bayan on April 12, 2013. Although the BAC had not yet concluded the post-qualification evaluation. The BAC resolution declaring Comnet as the highest calculated responsive bid was issued only on August 2, 2013.
Okay. So, ang finding number 2 is pumasok na sa MOA ang mayor at ang local government unit ng Bawan even without the post-qualification
Yes po.
findings of the Bids and Awards Committee.
Tama po.
And that is wrong. Bakit po?
Under the rules po ng RA 9184, there has to be processes that have to be conducted before the mayor could enter into any agreement.
RA 9184 is the Procurement Act. Tama po ba?
Tama po. Tama.
And the Procurement Act also provides for penal provisions for violations of the said act.
Tama po.
Correct?
Yes
Diba?
po.
And clearly, this is in violation of that Procurement Act kasi nga, hindi pa na-award ng, hindi pa nag-post-qualify sa Bids and Awards Committee, pumasok na ng Memorandum of Agreement ang mayor and in fact, ratified by the members of the Sangguniang
Tama po.
Bayan. Tama?
Yes.
That's finding number 2. Number 3 po.
Finding number 3, the reduction of rental rate authorized by the Sangguniang Bayan under Ordinance Number 12-12-044 is conditioned on a net investment of more than 50 million. Second, should be consistent with the prevailing rates in the locality. The rates have been publicized through the required bidding process. However, the BAC failed to publish a new IPTB containing the said conditions as pre-qualification requirements before a proponent could avail the reduced rental rate.
Okay, now, yung 50 million na investment, bakit mo sinabing hindi nasunod yun?
That's the finding under the SB Ordinance Number 12-12-004. But during the conduct of audit, it was found out that the MOA or the contract of lease, they required the proponent to have an investment of 60 million. Parang pong tinaasan nila po yung investment na requirement. So 60 million na po yun. However, during the audit, it came out that the investment made by Comnet, or I don't know if it's the Adventureland now, was less than 60 million po.
How much was it sa finding ninyo?
It's 56 million something po.
Okay. So, yung Sangguniang mismo ang nag-set ng mas mataas na investment amount, di ba?
Tama po.
Yet, ang actual investment was also less than that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yet, it was still...
Based on records, Your
Based on
Honor,
records,
this was not validated.
Okay.
This was only based on the information provided by the municipality of Bawan.
to COA.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, based on that information, you made a finding that this is again in violation of the minimum standards that they themselves set. Sila ang nag-set, yet hindi na-meet ng investor, yet pumayag pa rin sila.
Tama po.
Tama po? Okay,
Yes
so
po.
number 4 po.
Number 4, the lease of 1,734 square meter lot to Comnet at the rate of 320 per square meter per year in lieu of the prescribed rate of 7,920 per square meter per year under the 2008 Revenue Code of the Municipality of Bawan was without valid basis, irregular, and gave undue benefit to Comnet for the following reasons. Number 1, SB Ordinance Number 12-12-0044 did not provide for the specific rental rates and/or criteria guidelines that are consistent with the prevailing rental rates in the locality for a just and fair implementation. Number 2, evaluation made by the COA Special Audit Team showed that the lease rate of 320 per square meter per year was unreasonably low compared to the prevailing market rental rates or fees in the vicinity, not duly supported with factual basis and disadvantageous to the municipality of Bawan. The valuation arrived at by the SAT of 2,016 pesos per square meter per year resulted in a difference of 2,940,864 million pesos per year.
The 2 million difference is on the rental of the entire property or per ano ba yun? Square meter ba or what?
The difference between the imposed rental rate in the contract of lease, which was only which was only 320
Pesos per
per
square.
square meter, 320 pesos per square meter per year.
Okay.
However, based on the SAT, it should have been 2,016 pesos per square meter per year.
So let's break this down. Ano yung mention mo na revenue code kanina?
The revenue code of 2008 of the municipality of
So,
Bawang
ang
po.
munisipyo pa rin ang nag-set ng revenue code na yan.
Yes, meron pong revenue code ang municipality of Bawan. Now, under that code, the lease of land
Yes.
should be 165 pesos per square meter per week.
Per week.
Per week po yun,
Yes,
165 per week.
And they rented it out at 300 pesos, 20 pesos per year. Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Okay. Now, so ito, I'm seeing a pattern eh. No? Sila mismo mag-set ng ordinances nila, sila din ang nagva-violate sa ordinance nila. Di ba? Tama po ba?
Tama po.
Okay.